This is Interiors Accounting. Our project, Lean project, is improve our interior invoicing process. We're gonna enter a QCT invoice, McLarney, and Tim's gonna do the old way. So right now, 10 is entering the invoice into Pro 5 and starting at 3:56 p.m. Now he is printing the invoice, and he's setting the printer to print the invoice. He's gonna go check the printer. So he checked the printer to make sure it's on the printing invoice paper, because we shared the printer with Mary before. Took around 10 seconds to walk one way, another 10 seconds to walk the back, and now he needs to walk back to get the print. So you can see there's a blank paper to the invoice, and that's always happen whenever we print an invoice. So now we're gonna tear it and separate it and scan it. And we have to set back the printer to Americorps paper.
I go into the job folder, and before that, I'm gonna scan and start the invoice in the end. Pull up the pay app. The pay app has the also includes the all the lien releases as well. Let's fill out all of the information. This is payment request number 2. Confirm that by going into Pro 5 and taking a look at it. Period 2 is March 1st, 2015. To the last day. What we previously billed, I go to Pro 5 and look at here. Put it in. And current billing is, go back to the billing log, which is right here, 145,282. Everything looks good. Confirm net due with the invoice amount. They look like they match. Then I go to the conditional progress. Change the due date to last day of March. Check if there's any exceptions. There is. Let's look closer. Put this to the last day of February. Do a quick scroll down real quick to make sure everything looks good. Print it out. I'm going to throw away the copies that I don't need, which is the white and the gold one. I'm going to staple the yellow one with what I sent to the customer and file it. we file the invoices by the job number that we have here in the sorter, 24489. So 24489 looks like it's right here. I'm gonna file the pink copy and the invoice data register. So first, I'm going to hole punch them both first. We're going to put this in March. And that's the end of our invoicing process. Thank you very much.
So right now we're gonna build the new way. This is also for QCT. And now Boy's gonna get the new pay app that we created for McLarney.
So we're billing QCT, which is on this job. Billing backlog is 24,489. So I'll go into my job monthly billing folder, look up McLarney, and then look up the job folder, bring it up, and then go into the billing folder. And we don't have a pay app here, so I need to grab one from the billing template we created right here. So copy, go back, and then go look for the job, QCT, and then in billing folder, save a copy there first. And I usually will rename my folder, just, you know, and then let's go QCT. Oops, let's copy it. So I'm ready to go. So let's open that template we have, and I will, since we're, let's see, I will do my field and I arrange it because I want to open to look at two window. And like I say, we're billing QCT is right here. So, and the invoice number is 18523. I'll put on the log and I put it here as well. And today's date is fine. And let's change the information. So job number 24489, and it's called QCT. And then we usually have the job location. So I'll go into FileMaker. I go quick find. I will pull out the job right there. So all I need is type it, the information again, RINC, and then it's San Jose, and then the job number, the customer job number is also right here. So I have all the information on the job name and address. So now I go into Poll 5 and also look up the job, and I go to look up the contract amount. Kind of need to see it. Not seeing. Let's grab down a little bit. Oops. It's 183,183,764, and we have total change order as 12. This is a revised contract amount. Let's verify that that's matching. Now we want to see how much we want to bill. It seems like we are billing 145,282. So I'll get the previous bill plus 145,282. That will give me the completed to date, and it's 10% retention. And then previous bill, I will get it from Poll 5, which is right here, 29,280.6. That will give me the net amount after retention, and I'll put the information here. Kind of screw up a little, so 148,535.4, and the 10% retention, and this should match. Let's do a quick formula. Oops. Okay, so we verify, enter all the data here in the billing backlog, and everything matches. So now we're gonna proceed to the pay app. and all the information is autofill by and generating the invoice on this tab. So there's not much we need to change. So for the payment request, we kind of need to go into Pro5 and take a look at the job. So this is a second payment request. So we put a 2 and everything is auto-populated. And also we have to work with the original contract amount that's verified in the Pro5. And that's the original, and we have 2 change orders, so we have to kind of enter the information here. So let's kind of make it a little smaller so we could see. So this is, and that will update the revised contract amount and previous bill. We did 32,534. And then this month current billing, we are billing 145,282. So total should be matching our log right here, and it did. This amount here and this amount here matches, and also matches our invoice amount on the amount due. So everything seems to be accurate. So now we're gonna move over to the waiver. And like again, the information is autofill, and all we need to do is confirm the owner information if we have it. So usually we go back to the job and look up the information if we in contract, and we'll see if we have owner information, and we do. So usually we type it in. And then that will finish the owner information, and then we're done with the, so now we do a PDF copy of the invoice. We go here and create PDF and select the one that we need. So these are the one we need: the invoice conditional waiver and a progress pay app. So 3 paper, and then we convert and we say yes, continue, and then we save it in the file. And we rename the folder, so it's gonna be March, and then just type in the information, and then it will generate. This is the invoice in PDF already, so this is the whole package, and all I need is to send it to the customer. So let's open my Outlook, open and send it, and then find the invoice from the folder. So the invoice number was 15. Kind of look it up in here, and then search it, copy, paste, and then usually I do is I have my little cheat sheet. Is I have just a little shortcut for myself. So let's just attach my body. Sorry, didn't copy, but okay, and kind of change the amount, and that's it, and then set. Okay, so after we send the invoice to the customer, now we have to file the invoice invoice copy. So we go and print out 2 copies of the invoice, and I just need the original. So I need 2 copies, only the invoice. So I print it on my printer. So 2 copies of the invoice right here, and we will take care of it afterward. And now we have to put the invoice in the accounting system. So we will start with 471, enter the information with the invoice number we according to this invoice. So by looking at this invoice, I will have all the information I need. And then and it's gonna be 90% 57. So everything seems to be matching, and yes. Now all I need is to update the print out the invoice register. So I checked the invoice register. Everything looks accurate. So I will hole punch these 3 sheets of paper in here, and the invoice register will go into the binder in March. And then two of the invoice, one go into the folders and one go into the binders over where we keep all the copies. So instead of a pink copy, we have a regular invoice copy on paper. This is just to, in case we lost a copy, in case this is where we're gonna go look for a hard copy of the invoice. So here we go, and then put it back, and that's the process. Thank you.